AKMA tribe, friends, family, students, all you people. I'm starting a little late today because we went out shopping for La Noche Buena. So we went to the Tampa meat market and we got the piggy piggy and the black beans and rice and the tostones and all the things. But I wanted to stop and do this video for you anyway before I get started on what is going to be a very busy day in preparation for our goal setting workshop and our instructor boot camp this weekend and all the things. And then of course, the Christmas break. La Noche Buena. Looking forward to that. But today, what I want to talk about, honestly, was what happened right after the Tampa meat market. It was on the way out from Sam's Club we were at. And we had gone to Sam's Club to pick up a couple things that Barbara wanted to get, and found a really cool present for my son, Jan Harley, that he's going to love as he starts his adult life, moves into his own home, and it's going to be great. It's not the point. The point really is, I just want to tell you this strange little story. So I'm trying to get out of there, and the engineering trying to get out of Sam's and back onto Del Mabry is terrible. It is congested, and there's people trying to go left and people trying to go the right, and you're in this little thing behind them. So it takes a long time to get out. But then I finally made it up to Del Mabry, and I was watching, and as is in my nature, I'm kind of an aggressive driver when it comes to getting out onto the road. So I'm looking like, okay, who's the person I'm going to be able to shoot out? Where's the gap that I can get out? So I'm kind of looking in the future there because I'm planning ahead. And then for some reason, I refocused, and I noticed that the nice lady, like right in front, was waiting for me to just go on in. And see, I almost missed that. I missed that because I was looking several cars behind her. I was looking for where am I going to be able to shoot into this traffic. She was stopping the traffic to give me a space. Besides the fact that that was a super nice thing, and I was very happy to get on the road and be able to drop off the stuff at the house and get here to work. It made me think about an important lesson. I've been teaching on the Black Belt Leadership Principle of WIN. What's important now and what's important next. Believe it or not, that little incident got me thinking about WIN. And here is the point that comes from the story for me, is that we have to be careful not to be so busy looking for what's important next that we forget what's important now. What if what's important now is right in front of you and you're missing it because of what's important next? It's crucial. I don't want to even go too deep into that. I want you to think on it. I want you to ponder on those questions because I know I can think of lots of instances where I've probably been guilty of it. I will share one more thing that I think is relevant to the what's important now, because coincidentally, then on the way from home after dropping off Piggy and coming to work, I happened to be listening to an interview where Russell Brunson was interviewing my friend Tony Robbins. I've never met him in person, by the way. A couple events, I listened to him. But Tony Robbins is a great mentor. And this is what he was talking about that's relevant to this idea of what's important now and what's important next. He said there are three most important decisions that really determine the quality of our life. And he said, the first is, what are you focusing on? What do you choose to focus on? And it's like, focus, of course, is the first black belt superpower, Krav Maga martial arts that I always talk about. You get more of what you focus on, so be careful. And he used the analogy, right? Like if you're focusing on what's not going your way, then that you're gonna get more of that. If you focus on the other, you're gonna get more of that, right? So focus. He said, what are you focusing on? He said that's the first important question you have to answer, the first important decision you got to make. He said the second is, what does it mean? And he gave some great examples of how sometimes we assign meaning that isn't necessarily there. And quite frankly, we have the choice to assign a positive meaning or a negative meaning to all of the things, to what's happening to us, to what we're focusing on, to what somebody else is saying or doing. So he says, what does it mean? What does it mean is such an important decision? And then the third thing is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with that information? I think that if we are consciously aware in all the time that we're aware, over the holiday break, we're aware at work, we're aware at home, first of all, of what's important now. And in any given situation, we actually could slow down enough, slow down our decisions, our behaviors, our emotions long enough to answer those questions. What am I focusing on? Is it what I should be focusing on? Would something else serve me better? What does it mean? We should choose carefully the answer to that question. And what are we going to do about it? That's some good stuff. I don't care who you are. Hey, prepare to live empoweredly. Make it a great day. Have a great winter break. And we'll see you back real soon.